There are quite a few things we could say about this issue, but we won't. As for its title, that's something we'd like to conceal for a while. But we promise you this, Pilgrim. It is not a title you'll soon forget.
Harry's in bad shape, all right. Looks like I'm back in New York not an hour too soon.
I've done what I can for the lad, though I'd rather he were in a hospital instead of here at his father's home. Still, Norman Osborn and I have been friends for many years. If he wants to keep this quiet, then so be it.
You still haven't said what's wrong, Doctor. Has he been taking drugs again?
It seems so, Miss Stacy. To be precise, D-lysergic acid diethylamide, what you and Miss Watson would know as LSD. I've given him a shot of Thorazine. It's a tranquilizer we use to offset the effects of the drug.
I knew Harry was a little flaky, but something like this?
Perhaps if Harry hadn't been so depressed when he took the drug, it wouldn't have hit him so hard. But that can hardly matter now. You can see the result. Total clinical psychosis, what a layman would know as schizophrenia.
Terrific. While I'm off battling the Hulk of Montreal, my roommate drops acid and cracks up. No wonder Gwen wanted me home. Harry's gonna need every friend he's got. If only I could understand what made him do it, though. I mean, reality may have its unpleasant moments. When you come right down to it, it's a lot better than burning your brain out with mind soap. Guess it's just a matter of how strong you are. Somehow, I'd always thought Harry was a little more together, more stable. I thought he'd worked things out after last time he used drugs. Guess I was wrong. About that. Maybe about a lot of things. Now, easy, Mr. Parker. You're not exactly welcome around here, remember?
Just a minute, young man. I told you not to go near my son!
Mr. Osborn! Look, Mr. Osborn, I'm not out to hurt anyone. Just came here to see if Harry's alright. That's all. If you want me to go, that's cool. It's your house.
You better believe I want you to go, Parker. I don't want to see your face ever again. It's your fault Harry's ill. Your fault these terrible things have happened to my son. Your fault! Your fault!
And as he stares at Norman Osborn's fury-ridden features, Peter finds his mind swirling with memories. Memories of another day, months ago, when he and Osborn faced each other in different guises. Peter Parker as the web-spinning Spider-Man, and Norman Osborn as the Green Goblin. The Green Goblin, the only villain who knows Spidey's secret. A secret buried with Osborn's memory of his own hidden identity and amnesia.
But buried for how long? Is some part of him beginning to remember? And is that why he blames me for Harry's collapse?
Peter!
Hey, pretty lady. Kinda figured you'd be here.
Miss Stacy, you and your friends are no longer wanted in this house. We can do quite well without your so-called help. You know the way out.
Come on, Gwen. You too, Mary Jane. I'll buy you a Coke.
Thanks a lot, Petey.
Why was Mr. Osborn like that, Peter? We were only trying to make things easier for him.
Some people hate do-gooders, Gwen. What can I tell you?
But poor Harry. I feel so sorry for him, Peter. All his life he's been pampered. He's always had what he wanted, without ever having to work for it. What could have happened to him to make him so desperate?
That's something we may never know, Gwen. What do you think, Mary Jane?
I don't know, Pete. I just don't.
But if Mary Jane Watson could do what we can do, she'd learn very quickly the reason for Osborn's distress.
All my stocks? Down another 13%? Do you realize what this means? If it continues, I'll be wiped out. No, nothing. Thanks for your help, Caruthers. Thanks very much for your help.
Dad? Is it you? Are you okay?
Harry, son, you should be in bed.
Can't lie still. Heard you talking. Thought I heard you talking.
It was just a financial consultation, son. Nothing to concern yourself with. Now, please, won't you rest?
Don't worry about me, Dad. Ugh, I can take care of myself. It's you I'm worried about. Everything you wanted is falling apart. Everything you worked for all these years. Oh, my eyes can't understand.
Harry!
And while Norman Osborn frantically phones for his doctor, let's switch our attention to a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man some 2 hours later, heading uptown to the offices of a certain metropolitan newspaper, where Peter Parker, staff photographer, has a late-day appointment.
Phew, never had a swing cross town wear me out so much. Must have caught a virus when I was up in Canada. Not used to that kind of 0-degree weather. Well, can't let it stop me. Got to deliver these pictures and get myself some pay.
You don't look too well, Peter. Bit of that London flu going around?
I guess so, Mr. Robertson. I'm just not your picture of health.
Don't let Jameson see you. Our lovable publisher is likely to have you locked up for contaminating the office.
Thanks, Robbie.
Do I detect a note of impatience, Pete? Haven't you learned to bear with editors when they're feeling frisky?
Sorry, Robbie. Guess it's just the way I feel. Right now, all I want to find is a warm bed and crawl under the...
Parker!
Don't say I didn't warn you, Pete.
Get this disease-ridden menace out of my building, Robertson. I'm not gonna have my employees claiming days off for sick leave.
You heard the man, Peter. I'm sorry, but...
No problem, Robbie. Like I said, I want that warm bed. Just have old Skinflint mail me my bonus check. Say for about $200?
Check! What check, Robertson?
Remember when you sent Parker to Montreal for some pictures of the Hulk? Well, hang on to your hats, JJJ. Here they are.
Jameson will flip when he sees those photos are of the Hulk and Spidey. He may hate my web-spinning alter ego, but he knows as well as I do. Spider-Man sells papers. Ugh, the way I feel right now, selling papers is about my speed. Only thing for me to do is get home, fast as I can. Which means it's time for Spider-Man! It'll be nice to get back, have a long talk with Gwendy. It's been days since I spoke to her, and with what Harry's problems this morning, well, it'll be nice to have a talk.
Nothing further I can do, Norman. He should be in a hospital, but at this point, it's still your decision.
I understand perfectly, Ray. Thank you for coming.
I just wish I could do more. But from now on, only Harry can help himself. Good night, Norman.
Goodbye, Ray. Harry, I'm sorry. I failed you in every way a father can. I should have realized those friends of yours, what they were doing to you. But how could I have known? Our enemies are everywhere. Men trying to ruin me, corrupt you, my only son. Enemies surrounding us. Huh? Spider-Man! So, you've come to gloat, have you? To see what wreckage you've made of my life? My hopes? My dreams? I'll kill you for this. I'll kill you! No, you're vanishing. You can't do that to me. I won't let you escape me again. I won't!
And then, all at once, the delicate tissues of Norman Osborn's memory collapse, and a flood of images, past and present, rush through his pressured brain, reminding him, tormenting him, until he can stand it no longer. Like a man ridden by some demon hag, he races from his son's room, runs out into a night moist with the hint of tomorrow's rain. His footsteps make a drum beat on the cracked pavements of Manhattan's Lower East Side, but he seems literally unaware of the sound, aware only of an inner sound, a long, trailing moan. The first beginnings of his ultimate nightmare.
Here. This is the place I'd almost forgotten. What a fool I've been to not remember it before. Spider-Man is my enemy, my mortal foe. Of all the men on the earth, he is the one I most despise.
For he is the man who keeps me from myself. He is the one who made my mind forget that I am the Goblin, the Green Goblin. And because of what he's done to me, and to my son, Spider-Man, the cursed Peter Parker, must die, die, die!
Minutes later, in the apartment Peter shares with Harry Osborn, we find...
Poor Harry. I wish there was something I could do to help him. If only Peter would come back. We could talk about it, and maybe understand what went wrong in Harry's life, to make him what he is.
For Gwen Stacy, Peter's beloved, that answer to that question is about to become abruptly clear. But for our web-slinging hero, still several blocks south of his Upper East Side pad, that's one dramatic revelation momentarily delayed as...
Oh boy, almost lost my balance that time. And my head. being a dashing costume crime fighter isn't all it's cracked up to be. Especially when it comes to time off from medical benefits. My head feels like a thermometer about to burst. I can hardly keep this blasted wall in focus, never mind figuring out which window's mine. Normally with Gwen waiting, I'd sneak in the room from the roof. But now, it's all I can do to get inside, even if... Oh my lord. Gwen's handbag, the one I gave her for Christmas. And a goblin's lantern. Osborn must have snapped. Come here to find me. Found Gwendy instead. State Osborn's probably in. He could do anything. Better find him. Fast. Hope he hasn't had a chance to hurt the lady I love.
Now it begins, what will soon become the most tormented quest of this young man's adventurous life, and a turning point in a certain costume hero's tempestuous career.
It's just my luck. I disappear for a weekend in Canada, flit around playing international detective, and as soon as I get home, hoping for an evening alone with my girl, she gets snatched by a crazy businessman in sea green long johns. The question now is where? All I've got to go on is my spider sense, and it's leading me towards the George Washington Bridge. It figures Osborn would pick something named after his favorite president. It's got the same sort of hang-up for dollar bills.
Spider-Man, or should I say, Mr. Parker. I have your woman up here, my friend. I trust you understand what that means.
You tell me, Goblin!
It's quite simple, web spinner. Your presence in this world has been a source of constant agony to me. I wish you to leave it. Permanently. Or else Gwen Stacy dies!
That cuts it, Pumpkin Boy. Up to now, I've been real friendly considering your problems and all that. But Buster, when you start threatening my girl, the kid gloves are off!
A most chivalrous attitude. A pity you won't live to enact it.
You know something, Goblin? I think you mean it. Close. Very close. My cold's making me so dizzy I can hardly keep my balance. Don't dare try anything tricky. Once the Goblin catches on to how sick I am, I've had it. So I'm gonna have to cut this short, get my lady love out of here, and finish things with Gobby later.
Rash fool! Your end is near!
Now. I've got to make this move now. I may not get another chance. For Gwendy's sake. I've got to make this one count. Spider Strength, if ever I needed you, I need you now. Don't bum out of me. I don't have much energy for another try. I've got to put everything into this one punch. You understand, Spider Strength? Everything I have! He's down, for a while at least. Even getting together what strength I have left. I couldn't pack much of a wallop. My best bet's to pick up Gwen and run. And there's the lady now, out like a light. Good thing too, Spidey's to save his secret ID.
But as Spidey hurries towards a jubilant reunion, the Green Goblin performs a reunion of his own, aided by the remote-controlled flyer of his design.
Gwen! Looks like she's in a state of shock. Better get her to a hospital. Have to give her a sedative of some kind.
You cursed interloper! You'll never take that girl anywhere! She's doomed, you hear me? Doomed! And so are you!
Gwen, no! I've got to catch her. Stop her fall before she hits the water. I've got to. Did it! Oh, Spider Powers, I love you. Not only am I the most dashing hero on two legs, I'm easily the most versatile. Who else could save a falling girl from certain death? Gwen? Hey kid, what's wrong? Don't you understand? I saved you. You can't be... No. No. Don't be dead, Gwen. I don't want you to be dead. I saved you, honey. Don't you see? I saved you.
Romantic idiot! She was dead before your webbing reached her. A fall from that height would kill anyone before they struck the ground. But for you, my friend, this will come more quickly and more surely than the shock of a sudden fall.
Wrong, Goblin. You're the creep who's going to pay. I'm going to get you, Goblin. I'm going to destroy you slowly, and when you start begging for me to end it, I'm going to remind you of one thing. You killed the woman I love, and for that, you're going to die!
At last, we can tell you the title of our tale. Though it's one title we hope we never see. We call it The Night Gwen Stacy Died. And you can be sure the story doesn't end here. The Goblin's Last Stand. A tale so powerful, only these men could produce it.
She's dead, Spider-Man. The woman you love is dead. There's nothing you or any other costumed interloper can do to revive her. But don't worry, my fine foe. You'll not be long apart. Soon you shall join her, beyond death.
I wouldn't bet on it, Goblin. Only one man's going to die this day. And mister, it won't be me. Or maybe you've already forgotten. You killed Gwen Stacy. She didn't just die. You killed her! Maybe you think she deserved it. Because she was stupid enough to love a guy named Peter Parker. He was stupid enough to love back. Maybe you think it makes it okay. Fair in love and war. But for me, just makes you guilty. For it, you're going to pay!
Imbecile! Your moral standards do not impress me. Any more than do your pitiful attempts to capture, eh?
Keep talking, Goblin. I want to remember you just as you are. Arrogant, elitist, merciless, with all the ethics of a weasel. A weasel caught in a fatal trap. A weasel who's about to be destroyed.
Oh!
No? Do I hear you begging, Goblin? Don't make me sick. Why should I show you mercy? What mercy did you show Gwen? Answer me that, Goblin! Answer me that! Answer me, blast you! Answer me!
I'm afraid I don't need to, Parker. The question seems academic now. Don't you agree?
Didn't see that cable till it was too late. Spider senses, all knocked out by my anger. Now I'm falling. Just like Gwen did. Only this time, I'd better be able to do something about it. If I ever want to get revenge. By a hair. If only Gwen had my strength. She might have been able to survive. Yeah. If.
Seconds later.
Gone. Didn't take him long to split. Too bad it won't do him any good. After what he's done. There's no place on Earth he can hide from. Huh? The police? They found Gwen. I wish there'd be reporters, people prying, touching her. No, I won't let it happen. Not to her. Not to Gwen.
Spider-Man!
Back off, cop! Nobody goes near this lady, you hear me? Nobody!
It's true what they say. He's a maniac.
Right on, mister.
Let go of me, Sarge! Don't you see he must have killed her?
I don't see anything of the kind, rookie. I see a man in pain, and that's what you'd see if you had eyes.
Hey, Gwen. Don't worry, honey. I won't let them hurt you. Everything will be okay. You'll see. Everything will be just as it was before.
As it was before, he remembers the day he first met Gwen Stacy, his first day at college. They'd each been unsure of the other's feelings, each unwilling to take that first awkward step, till, miraculously, that step was taken, and they found themselves in love. The happiness, the tragedy, in a rush it all comes back to him. The evening Gwen's father died and Spider-Man was blamed for the death of a man he almost loved, Captain Stacy, who died trying to save a child. Yes, he remembers the sorrow and the self-pity, the joy, the fear, and through it all, a part of it all, he remembers Gwen. Gwen, as much a victim of Spider-Man's lifestyle as Peter Parker. Didn't his specter keep them apart? Wasn't it Spider-Man who stood between them and happiness? Till in the end, he stood between Gwen and life. Well, hadn't he? Hadn't he?
Fella, I hate to do this to you, but the ambulance is here.
Ambulance? She doesn't need an ambulance, officer. She's dead. And Spider-Man killed her.
Sarge, did you hear that?
I heard it. Just shut up.
But Sarge...
Alright, rookie. Have it your way. You're gonna have to come with us, Spider-Man, for questioning.
Forget it, pal. I've got an appointment with a friend.
Hold it, punk! The Sarge said...
Stuff it! I told you, I'm busy! There's a man in this city who owes me plenty. I'm going to find him, and when I do, this town's gonna be minus one green-garbed monster.
Shoot to wound, blast it! Shoot to wound!
Those men mean business. Kind of a pity. Because so do I. I don't have time for explanations, even to the police. They'd never listen anyway, so why bother? Besides, what would I tell them? That there's a maniac on the loose named the Green Goblin? That he's really just a slightly cracked businessman named Osborn? Norman Osborn, the father of my best friend? Yeah, how do I tell them that? Answer, Mr. Parker, you don't. You visit Norman Osborn's townhouse yourself. And you settle the dues. Even if it means doing things you're going to regret having to do. My spider senses aren't tingling, so that means Osborn isn't here. I didn't really believe he would anyway. But his son, good old Harry. He's the guy I want to talk to.
Dad? Dad, is that you?
Oh, terrific. Harry's still freaked out. Still tripping on the acid he dropped yesterday.
You're not my father. You've taken him somewhere, haven't you? Wait, don't I know you? Sure. You're Peter. You are Peter, aren't you?
That's right, Harry. I'm Peter. And you're absolutely no use to me at all. For that matter, you're not even much use to yourself. So long, Harry. I've got more important things to do than hold your hand.
Peter, wait! You're walking away! Don't walk away, please! Everyone's left me, and I'm all alone! Peter, please, Peter, help me!
So now it comes down to it, doesn't it, Peter? Do you stay and help your friend? Or do you go find revenge? Simple, vicious revenge. Not much of a contest, is there?
Peter? Don't go, Peter. If you leave, how can I be sure you were ever here? And if you're not here, how can I be sure I am? Oh, Lord, I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about that at all. So please, Peter, don't leave me like this. Don't leave me, Peter. I'll be all alone.
Moments later on, or rather over, across town street.
There's gotta be a way to locate Osborn in a hurry. The police aren't likely to help me hunt down one of the Manhattan's prized taxpayers. But maybe Robbie Robertson, the Daily Bugle City editor, can.
At that moment, in an office not far away, the man in question finishes reading a piece by Bugle reporter Phil Fox and learns.
Gwen Stacy, dead. I've known that girl for years. Since her father was collapsed into the police department. I can't bring myself.
Take my word for it, Robertson. It's true.
Spider-Man, do you realize how dangerous
my being here is? Sure, Robbie, I understand. I'll lay odds the cops have already told the press I'm responsible, haven't they?
As a matter of fact, they have.
Never mind. I've got a favor to ask.
First, tell me if...
Later. I want to know two things. One, if Norman Osborn's been seen anywhere around town the past hour. Two, if he owns any unusual properties, warehouses, theaters, that sort of thing.
Soon, after a mystified Joseph Robertson has made these inquiries.
You're in luck, Spider-Man. Osborn owns a warehouse off of 23rd Street and 9th Avenue. He was seen in that area just 40 minutes ago.
Terrific. Remind me to buy you a cup of Java someday, Robbie. This is one I owe you for.
Hold it, you!
Well, if it is in Mr. Charisma, 1973.
Robertson, do you realize what he's done? He's a murderer!
Mr. Jameson, you may be my publisher, but sometimes you get things wrong. And this might be one of those times.
Forget it, Robbie. I've got a much better way of handling creeps like JJJ. Maybe next time he keep his mouth shut about things he doesn't understand. Yeah, maybe. Somehow, though, I doubt it.
While our morose hero makes his way downtown, let us move ahead of him somewhat. To a certain ill-kept warehouse in an area of the city moist with the Hudson River breeze. A warehouse whose crumbling facade hides a sinister purpose. Which purpose we are soon to discover as we move into the recesses of a dusty building, past the crates and boxes long overdue for delivery. To the single square of illumination in these shadowed halls, a door slightly ajar, and a man slightly mad.
He'll be coming soon. I can sense it. Once he's dead, I'll be free. Free to conquer, to take what is rightfully mine. They think they can destroy me.
that they can crush Norman Osborn with their petty finances. A few business reverses, what are they to a man with my power? Nothing. Nothing!
In a matter of hours, the world will cringe before. Excellent. He comes. No doubt my wall-crawling foe expects to ambush me. If so, he's a greater fool than I've imagined. For while he guards the front, I shall exit through the rear and take him from the side.
Wrong, Goblin. Tonight's my game, and we play by my rules.
Not quite, my imprudent friend. The Green Goblin's weapons are many. All you have are those puny web shooters.
And one heck of a lot of chutzpah, and an anger that just won't quit.
My jet flyer! You unthinking fool! You've ruined it! You'll pay for that action, Parker! I promise you'll pay!
Mister, are we living in the same universe? You killed my woman, Goblin. And you're raging about a blasted bargain bin basement toy? Let's get our priorities straight, punk. There's a big difference between a fancy gimmick and a human life.
Life? You talk to me of life? What worth is there in the paltry existence of one useless female? A simpering, pointless girl who never did more than occupy space, while I...
That's it, Buster. That is it! You were talking about my lady, creep. Someone I love. I mean, loved. Do you know what that means? Do you have any idea what that means? I loved her, Goblin, and you took her away! You filthy, worm-eating scum! Good Lord, what in the name of heaven am I doing? In another moment I might have killed him. I would have become like him. Murderer.
And as Spider-Man drops back, disgusted with the violence that nearly consumed him, he is unaware of the reappearance of an old violence in the deadly form of the Goblin's remote-controlled flyer.
On your feet, Goblin. This is one time you're not escaping. You're for jail, mister.
I'm afraid I cannot permit that, my friend. I have an exceedingly pressing appointment elsewhere.
Forget it, Goblin. In case you hadn't noticed, you don't have any choice.
On the contrary, my ambitious foe, my choices are unlimited. It is you who...
My spider sense tingling. Something behind me.
So do the proud men die, crucified not on a cross of gold, but on a stake of humble tin.
He's dead. Somehow I thought it would mean more. When a man dies, even like the Goblin, should mean something. It shouldn't just be an accident. A senseless, stupid accident. It's got to have a point. So it doesn't just mean we live in vain. Funny. Not seeing the Goblin die would make me feel better about Gwen. Instead, it just makes me feel empty. Washed out. Maybe just a little bit more alone.
But Spider-Man is not alone. Though the identity of this shadowed observer will remain concealed for some time, the effect of his presence will soon be revealed. Mary Jane Watson had waited several hours for someone to return to the shared apartment of Peter Parker and Harry Osborn. But still, she's startled when she hears the sound of a key, and sees the haunted form of a man she knows as Pete.
Hey, Petey. I heard about Gwen. I'm really torn up.
You? Torn up? Don't make me laugh, Mary Jane. You wouldn't be sorry if your own mother died. What do you care about straights like me and Gwen? Go on, get out of here. I know how you hate sick beds. And believe me, I wouldn't want to spoil your fun.
For a moment, she hesitates by the door, and then,